This show is brought to you by
Kuwait Finance House sees a 133% rise in Q1 net profit, and the Fed's expected to raise interest rates by another 25 basis points. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. Kuwait Finance House saw a 133.2% year-on-year jump in Q1 net profit to $534 million. The soaring profits come after its acquisition of AUB Group in Q4 2022. The contribution of AUB Group to its net profit amounted to $240.2 million, or 45%. This added to the increased income generated from KFH Group's main activities in Q1. Last October, KFH fully acquired AUB for $10.9 billion, bringing its total assets to $120.7 billion. Ahli United Bank of Kuwait saw its Q1 net profit rise by 1.6% year-on-year to $39.3 million. Total Q1 operating revenue rose 2.4% year-on-year to $75 million. Total assets fell to $15.4 billion from $16 billion the previous quarter. Ahli officials say Q1 witnessed many challenges as the economy operates under high inflation rates, with increasing risks of recession and potential credit contraction resulting from the recent banking crisis. GCC IPOs raised a total of $3.5 billion through 12 offerings in Q1 this year, marking a year-on-year decline in value of 25%. Kuwait Financial Center Markaz says in Q1 2022, GCC IPOs raised $4.6 billion through 13 offerings. The UAE led the region, raising $3.2 billion from 3 offerings, a steep increase of 192%. Abu Dhabi Securities Exchange witnessed the highest proceeds with $3 billion through the offerings of ADNOC Gas and Presight AI. Carter & White, an Emirati brand specializing in luxury clothing and accessories, raised $10.9 million in the first round of funding. It will use the funds to attract a new segment in GCC retail markets and eventually in Europe. The company plans to be listed internationally in global financial markets by 2027. It is preparing to open its first store in Riyadh in Q4, followed by stores in Jeddah, Kuwait, and Doha. The U.S. Federal Reserve is widely expected to raise its benchmark lending rate for a 10th and possibly final time on Wednesday. It comes despite growing signs that the American economy is slowing down, with many economists predicting a mild recession later this year. Analysts and traders expect the Fed to hike interest rates by 25 basis points and then hold them high in a bid to bring inflation back to 2% without spurring a deeper, more painful recession. China's manufacturing activity contracted in April on easing global demand and a slow domestic recovery after it lifted COVID-related curbs. The Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index fell unexpectedly to 49.2 in April from 51.9 in March. It's below the 50-point mark that separates growth from contraction. The drop comes after February recorded the highest reading in more than a decade, as factories return to normal operations. China's economy grew 4.5% in Q1 after it dropped its COVID controls. And the Super Mario Bros. Movie easily held its first-place position on North American movie screens this weekend, while its accumulated global total pushed past the $1 billion mark. It makes Super Mario the year's first film to pass the $1 billion mark and only the 10th animation ever to do so. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.